following the story of Pinto Bean. He had a keratoma in the front of his foot, and he's in the process of recovering. It's been probably about a year and a half now. I went ahead and tried out the fast forward feature there. Figured you guys didn't need to see me taking off a shoe again. But anyways, I've been doing a video series every time I shoe him, and so you guys can see his recovery process and how he's coming along. There's been some ups and downs in the road, so I recommend if you haven't seen those videos, go over to my channel and find the first video we did on him and kind of watch it through. It's pretty interesting to see the progress. At one time we had to put his foot in a cast. Another time the hole in the front of his foot had pretty much grown out, and we had to, the veterinarians had to go back in and re-dig it all out because it wasn't healing correctly. Anyway, like I said, there's been some ups and downs, but he's looking pretty good today. It's exciting to see his progress. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of flash some pictures by you right here. Some different shoeing jobs, some different progress he's made in the past. And like I said, head over to the channel and you can watch the whole series of how Pinto Bean's been coming along. Fun fact I learned today while I was talking to Pinto Bean's owner. So Pinto Bean's about 17 years old. The owner, before coming up here to go to college, is originally from California. And when Pinto Bean was a 2-year-old when she bought him, and she actually bought him out of a kill pen down in California. She said he was heading to Mexico. So anyway, he's got lucky when he was young, and he's lucky to have a good owner now that he's older to be patient with him and work with him and give him some time to heal. And the Dr. Scholl's insole that I showed in the thumbnail, that's the last step I do, so be patient and I'll show you how I get that done right towards the end of the video. As you guys can see there, I'm going to reuse his shoe from last time. It's still got some life left in it, so we're going to be eco-friendly and reuse it. I've had a lot of people ask about hot shoeing, and talking to somebody in the comments, I finally got a good analogy. It's similar to somebody that curls their hair with a hot iron. It doesn't hurt them unless they do it wrong and touch their scalp. Then you can get burned, and that's about the same as hot shoeing. It's keratin that's not live anymore, similar to your hair, and you can hurt them if you do it wrong, but if you do it right, it doesn't hurt them at all and helps do a better job with shoeing. So you guys may have saw it last time, I only used 2 nails. As you saw, the shoe stayed on just fine, and with 2 nails the hoof wall doesn't get damaged as much. This time I'm going to go ahead and put an extra nail in, just because as he's getting better, they're letting him have a little bit more turnout, which is good exercise, get good blood flow down to that foot. But also with that, I need to put an extra nail or so in just to hold that shoe on good. Also, that shoe does look a little funny in the back, how it's real extended out the back, coming out the heels, and it's bent in just so he doesn't pull it off. But the reason behind that is the vet saw that he was what's called subluxating his coffin joint. Basically, when he would stand there, his toe would come off the ground a little bit, and so that had him pretty worried, because that has to do with tendon stuff getting involved, and we're not sure why he was doing that. But anyway, they asked me to put a pretty big shoe on him just to give him some caudal support to support the back of that foot so his toe doesn't come off the ground. And we've been using this shoe for a couple cycles, so that's why we still got that. But we haven't seen that for a while, so maybe this next cycle or so we might be able to get him out of that shoe and get him to one that fits him just a hair better, that's not so full. Okay guys, looks like 3 nails will do it for this cycle. And between the 3 nails and the clips, that'll be plenty to hold the shoe on for the next 5-6 weeks. And remember, he's definitely not in full work yet. He's just still resting and recovering, so 3 nails will be plenty. So this right here is a product called Durasol. It's a antimicrobial, gets thrush out of there. So I'm going to stick it, see, on each side of the frog there. And that just, so that pad I'm going to put in there, if there's too much bacteria under there over the cycle of the next 4, 5, 6 weeks, if there's a bunch